Welcome to Timberwolves Today. I'm Tyrus, your host. Make sure we're dropping a subscribe, a comment, a like, all that good stuff. Let's stay engaging with this page. I honestly love the little bit of a community we've started to build here. Love seeing everyone call me out about not knowing ball sometimes. That's good stuff. I definitely deserve it, 100%. We'll get to that. No, let's start with the big kind of shocking, not shocking news. A rebrand is coming. It was kind of leaked by, I believe it was Proline on Twitter who leaked it. Let's double check that. But it was basically leaked on Twitter that it's gonna happen because why wouldn't it? Actually, it came from John. Uh, hmm, I always forgot to say his name. It's John, the guy from the Athletic, the big guy. Um, Basically, sounds like they want to make the rebrand happen with the classic look. I don't know if that classic look means the ones that we had last year, where it's kind of the boring font that just say like Wolves or whatever or minute. Like I don't really want that, but apparently we're getting them in like white, blue, green, and black. I think I should double check all this. Where did it go? No, sorry, no green. It'd be white, blue, and black. Apparently, it sounds like they would be the classic look. So while no official mock-ups happen, but white, blue, and white, green, white, blue, black would be that could be either. It could easily be the earlier look from like the '80s that we saw last season or 2 seasons ago now, or it could be the trees. I'm kind of thinking it might be a hybrid modernized trees looking back at the 23 24, right? 23-24. I think that was the right city edition where we kind of merged all of our jerseys into one, ended up with the trees on the sides. Wolves, they were blue. They kind of had the pinstripey look almost a little bit on the back and sides. It was a really nice look. I think that'd be a sharp one for us to take. It was a little over designed. We could probably drop a few aspects of it. And my big thing is I want the jerseys to say Timberwolves. I don't want it to say Wolves. We're not the Wolves, we're the Timberwolves. I don't think I'm saying Timberwolf right, but we'll get past that. I'm really excited about this rebrand. The jerseys we've had, we have to be the only team who's still really rocking the initial jersey we got from Nike back in 2017. Like, who else is out there rocking their original ones that they got then? I mean, the Hawks rebranded, even the Warriors rebranded a little. The Celtics are probably one of the only teams still rocking them. Uh, yeah, we have to be the next ones up. Even Toronto rebranded a bit since then. Um, Maybe the Spurs probably haven't changed, but I mean, like Spurs and the Celtics shouldn't change. Clippers have definitely changed. Like the list goes on. The Nuggets are rebranded too. Like everyone's rebranding, and we just haven't. And I think it's affecting not only jersey sales, obviously that's always a huge draw for when a team rebrands, but it's also affecting like our look. Like I think our logo is it's fine. I don't think the logo is gonna change. It probably will because that's how a rebrand goes. But we went over modern in 2017, and now 8 years later we're gonna have to fix it all. That's fine. Like 8 years, that's a pretty good time for a jersey rebrand. We'll be going on. Well, I guess if this is 25, yeah, it'd be going on 9, 10 seasons almost of having the same jerseys. You can do away with it. At least, at least, the neon greens did not last 8 years. Those were something to behold. The fact that we have Anthony Edwards his rookie year playing in those, and then I think after that they're like, we can't have a generational player playing in these. That's too many jerseys, too many cards that are going to look like a traffic cone or a safety vest. We got to do away with it. So, good riddance to the jerseys that look super modernized, like we're a corporate company. Hello, classic look. Trees or not, I'm happy. Cannot wait to see what we do. Probably won't even be announced till like next July. Actually, I bet it's before June, so we have them by the draft. So probably next May, I would expect, or June. But you can't, like, this is what makes the NBA so dumb. Like, if we make the finals or like anywhere in that puts us late May, we're not going to announce jerseys until after the draft. So everyone at the draft is going to be put in the new jerseys. It's going to be so stupid looking, in my opinion. Whatever. Let's move on past jerseys. I'm going to call this the wrong scene. We got to talk about Rudy Gobert. We have to talk about Rudy Gobert. I owe an apology probably. I've been saying I don't really like Rudy Gobert as a player, but people are like, "Oh, look at his defense when he's off the or look at the defense when he's off the court." That's great. He's got to be the most interesting two-way player ever. I mean, offensively, not there. Like he should have way more game than he does for a 7-footer, a guy of his size, a guy of his talents defensively. He should have more offensively. That it goes without saying. The defense is there. The defense never lacks. He is one of a kind defensive player. I mean, he's one of like what 4 or 5 guys who have 4 defensive MVPs. That doesn't just happen anymore. Like that doesn't happen at all anymore. So he's a better player than what I'm giving him credit for. I'm just frustrated, one, with the size of his contract still this late into his career, and two, offensively, he hurts us. When he's out there offensively, we only have probably 3 guys who can consistently go get a basket. Ant, Julius, and at this point, Jaden is better shot than Dante. We'll talk about Dante in the next one. I'm over it. Everyone talks about how good his contract is at 11 million. Since when is 11 million good for a point guard who can't shoot? It's dumb. It's just not a good contract. Back to Rudy Gobert. The defense is the thing that holds down his contract. If he had nothing defensively either, his ass would be cut at this point, in my opinion. But it's holding down the Wolves' defense because we know if Nas was a starting center, we would lack defensively. But that we'd probably have to score 140 a game. But guess what? We would be able to score closer to 140 a game because Rudy Gobert can't shoot threes. He can barely shoot a 2, and every layup he's going to miss 1 out of 3. I don't know what to do with him anymore. People say you can't trade him. People say no one's going to take that contract. People say he holds down the defense. There's so many question marks around a guy who's this far into his career. What are we supposed to do with that at this point? I don't know. I'm going to tell you what I think, and then we're going to move on past Rudy Gobert because I'm sick of talking about the guy. We should trade him at the deadline. We have too many huge contracts, and let me tell you, Julius's contract is not worth trading. Jaden's not worth trading. He's too young and fits the timeline with Ant perfectly, and he's a great defensive and offensive guy at this point. Dante's fine. He can get traded. And that leaves Naz Reid. Naz Reid's making $25 million. He's still on a good deal for a guy of his size and type. Not worth trading him. Rudy Gobert is making over $30 million for the next 3 seasons. That's not sustainable on this team. We have to ship him off, even if that means we take a hit in that case. Is what it is. Yes, I like Rudy Gobert on defense. Yes, I get frustrated at games when he can't score and I want him off the court. All that's been said. Now, back to jerseys. The Prince jerseys are not wore enough. Not in the slightest. We're wearing them 7 times. We have 82 games, and we're wearing our City Editions 7 times? Hey, NBA, why do we need 5 jerseys? What's the point of 5 jerseys? What does that do for us? We don't need the statement. Let me rephrase this, because why do we have a statement jersey? What does that do for us? It's one we can wear in the NBA Cup. Why is that not just a City Edition? Then you can have a new court, you can have a new jersey every year just like you want, but instead we're playing on a neon green court in gray jerseys that just don't say anything about us really. They do say Timberwolves, so I'll give them that. But the Prince jerseys need to be worn more than 7 times. We're wearing the Black Trees 21 times. That leaves 63 games for the other jerseys. Minus 7 of those are the Prince ones. So you've got 56 games unaccounted for. Now, yeah, some of those are going to be our regular jerseys. Why? Let's just barely wear our regular blue ones. Clearly, we're phasing them out this year anyways. Let's just push them to the side now. Works perfect for me. But 7 times. And here's the schedule. The first time they're getting wore is a month into the season against Denver this Saturday, which would be cool. We'll talk about that game on Friday after the Kings game. And then we don't wear them again until December 19th and December 21st. Almost back-to-back days, back-to-back games we're wearing them. That's because they're probably home games and we want to have the court out there, and it's going to be easier to not change the court out. Then we don't wear them again until January 24th, and then we don't wear them again until February 20th, and then in March we wear them twice on the 7th and the 28th. That's not enough. That's so spread out. Like, I'm going to forget we even have them. And I just ordered I did order a Nas one. No, I didn't. If you're my brother listening to this, no, I didn't order a Nas one. I ordered an Ant one for myself. I'm barely even going to have any use for that. Like, he barely played them. We're like, oh my gosh, he's going to be playing in the black trees and the Prince jerseys. Yeah, you played in them 7 times. At this point, Derrick Rose played more in the Prince jerseys than him. Yeah, it's ridiculous if you ask me. All right, let's preview this Kings game, and I will get you guys on to the rest of your evening, rest of your morning, whenever you're listening to this, watching this. ESPN has us predicted to blow them out. 81% chance to win. We're at home. We're 2-2 at home. They're 1-4 on the road. They're 3-8 in total. Sounds like Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis, Malik Monk are all game time decisions for that. They could be back. Keegan Murray's still out. Terrence Shannon Jr. could be back. Unsure, unclear. We crushed them. We've been crushing it. That's what scares me in this game. Simply put, it feels like a spot that we could be in a letdown, especially with the Nuggets game just a day after it. Oh, not a day. I think I'm confusing my schedule. I think we will not talk about the Nuggets game because I'm pretty sure that's a week later. No, that is the next day. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I feel like this could be a letdown game because Friday we're going to play a crappy Kings team who might be injured and, not great. And then the next day we're going to have to play the Nuggets at home who smushed us. Without Ant, of course. They beat us by 13. So we have to get past this. Let's continue the 4-win streak. Let's get to 8-4. And then we can focus up for Saturday versus Denver. And then Monday we're going to turn around and play Dallas. This can't be a letdown game. Go out, take care of business, and let's move into the weekend and continue rolling. Because we don't have a bunch of... Okay, we have a bunch of easy games outside of Denver. We're going to go Denver, Dallas, Washington, Phoenix, Sacramento, and then... Is that the day before Thanksgiving? We're going to play OKC. Sick, sweet, why not? Like, whatever. That's fine. We're cool with that, right? Whatever. Yeah, that's your Kings breakdown. Let's just whoop some behind and move into the weekend. And yeah, I think that sounds great to me. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Make sure you subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, and I will see you guys on the next one.